Nanami, best for ergonomic design. You have probably noticed at this point that I have a soft spot for charging stands because of their ergonomic design. The Nanami is as ergonomic as they get with its windsurfer design. When it comes to charging speeds, the Nanami advertises itself as having two modes. The fast charging mode is for the Samsung Galaxy suite of phones. The exact speed isn't mentioned in the specifications, but, based on my own experiments with my girlfriend's phone, I would place it somewhere around 10 watts. The other mode is the standard charging mode, which is for iPhones and other Qi-enabled devices. Based on the experiments I carried out with my own iPhone, that should be a speed between 5 watts and 7.5 watts. I'm willing to bet it's 5 watts but with very efficient charging, so it's faster than your average 5-watt charger. You should be able to use apps that don't consume a lot of battery power on your phone during the charging process, at any rate. It's a charging stand and has a large surface. Yootech, best for adaptability to different phones. Now here is a charger that tries to cater to everyone's needs while remaining fairly affordable. The Yootech wireless charger has only one major drawback, the fact that it is a wireless charging puck and not a stand. But don't let me get ahead of myself. Let's look at the likable and the not so likable things about this wireless charger first. What I like, given the different power needs of the Samsung Galaxy phones, iPhones, and other phones, I decided to look for a wireless charger that could deliver different charging rates that cater to all of them. The Yootech does exactly that. So, for a Samsung Galaxy phone or tablet, it will charge at about 10 watts. For your iPhone, it will charge at about 7.5 watts. For any other Qi-enabled phone it will charge at the standard 5 watts. For all three styles, the rate is about as good as any other device. And for Apple products, it's as good as any charger on our list. The thickness of this puck is just 0.47 inches and that, coupled with the intelligent temperature control, ensures that you get a cooler but much more efficient charging experience than similarly priced chargers. Anker, best for versatility. With over 20 million customers, Anker is a popular brand in the charger business, both for wireless and wired. Here we're going to review the Anker wireless charger, Qi-certified wireless charging stand, and I have to ask, what is it with the long, uninspired names on all these chargers? I love how efficient all the charging components are. Not only is the design very sleek and futuristic, which for me is always a plus when it comes to a wireless charging stand, but the components are pretty advanced, and so is the chipset. What I like, while this is only a 5-watt charger, the manufacturer claims that the efficient chipset will charge your phone relatively faster than other 5-watt wireless chargers out there. Kuppet, best for users with both Apple and Samsung devices. This is another great wireless charger that delivers great functionality coupled with a beautiful design. It's Qi certified, is universal, which means it will charge just about any Qi-enabled device, and is also a pretty affordable charger. What I like, this charger can easily charge any Qi-enabled device. I think it's just about on the same level as the Ellesye as far as versatility is concerned. It will charge Samsung Galaxy, Note, iPhone, Google Nexus, and any other Qi-enabled device, such as the range of Motorola Droids, the Nokia phones, LG phones, and so on. The puck says, rather assertively on the surface, fast charge. That's a pretty bold claim to make, considering the fact that they only list it as 10W, and while 10W is pretty good, it's not the highest we've seen. So, as you might imagine, I was eager to test their claims. First, I charged my iPhone, and then my girlfriend's Samsung. For my iPhone, Ellesye, best for warranty. Every charger manufacturer on our list tries to fill a niche. For Ellesye, that niche is dependability. They are so confident in their wireless charger that they back it with a lifetime warranty. This charger was engineered as a stand with 3 coils. The number of coils is important because it gives the charger lots of real estate. This means not only that you can place your device in landscape or portrait mode, but also that you don't have to worry about setting your device on some perfect, hard-to-pinpoint spot on the charger in order to get your phone to charge. This is also one of the most versatile wireless chargers I have seen. Many other chargers will only charge a narrow list of Qi-enabled devices. Many are exclusive to the Samsung Galaxy suite of phones and iPhones. This wireless charger is a cut above the rest in that respect. It will charge Xperia XZ2, Nexus 4/5/6/7, Nokia Lumia 1520/1020/920/928, Moto Droid Max/Mini/Moto Turbo 2, HTC Droid DNA, BlackBerry Z30 or pretty much any other Qi-enabled phone, including some LG phones. I love that. That means you don't have to worry about whether or not your device is compatible, which makes this a great choice for businesses that keep a charger on hand for customers or employees. Samsung, best for Samsung users. Of course, this party wouldn't be complete without a proprietary charger by none other than Samsung themselves. The Samsung charger is on the pricier end. Adding that to the fact that Samsung has been a pioneer of wireless charging, we would expect it to deliver some pretty great features. You might worry that, since the charger is by Samsung, it is only compatible with Samsung phones. Luckily, that is not the case. This charger is compatible with any Qi-compatible smartphone, including the iPhone 8, 8 Plus, and X. I am absolutely awed by this charger's unique futuristic design. Words won't do this justice, when I say that it's two discs coming together at an almost perpendicular angle, and that it looks like a cross between a puck and a stand. I make it sound like something Frankenstein might have made. But, if that's the case, then this would be Frankenstein's third-generation device, when all the nuts, bolts, and seams have been hidden, and instead of a horror story it's a romantic sci-fi. Now, even though it looks like two pucks, it is a stand, to be sure, but the back of the stand is large and circular, like an oversized puck. I think that is intentional, to increase the charging real estate so your phone can be placed in pretty much any orientation and still charge. Pleson, best value for your money. Some of my friends spoke highly of Pleson's Ultra Slim Qi wireless charging pad. I decided to borrow one of theirs, and give it a good comparison. And I have to say that, if you made a graph of the wireless chargers in this list with affordability on one axis and great features on the other, then Pleson's pad would sit as a blip above the best fit line. What I like, the biggest difference between Pleson and other brands is the charging rate. The Pleson comes in at a whopping maximum rate of 13.5 watts. That's up to 1.4 times faster than similarly priced chargers on the market. My girlfriend loves it too. She is an absolute social media junkie and so she needs a charger that will either charge her phone super fast or handle heavy phone use while charging. The Pleson is a puck, so she has to wait for her phone to finish charging before she can use it, but it will charge her phone to 100% in an hour at the most. I also liked the intelligent identification design. The LED light turns green when the phone is charging. It seems like such a simple thing to engineer charging lights into these devices, but not all of them do. You will also have to use either a QC 3.0 adapter or the original adapter that comes with your Samsung phone. Seneo, best case-friendly charger. Seneo is one of the world's leading brands, with over 2 million customers. Of course, Seneo insists that all of these were satisfied customers. I decided to be one of those customers, have a look at their Qi-certified wireless charging stand, and decide for myself. It comes in a really cool and sleek design. From what I saw, most charging stands come in the same windsurfer design with only two real distinguishing features. The first is in the charging real estate. How many charging coils it has, and how they are arranged, determines the size of the stand. The other distinguishing feature is in the design of a LED light that tells you whether the phone is charging or not. This one was a lot like the rest, but I liked the fairly glossy black on it. It just looked a little more refined than the rest. What? Choetech, best for frequent use. The Choetech approach to wireless chargers is pretty interesting. They wanted to make a versatile charger, one that can do a little bit of everything pretty well, and that's what they delivered. As the name implies, Choetech designed the Qi-Fast wireless charging stand as, well, a stand. This allows it to be easily used while your device is charging. Other designs on the market include mats, which allow multiple devices to charge at once, and pucks, which can only charge a single device that is lying flat. You can imagine how much easier it would be to use your phone when it's at an upright angle, as opposed to lying flat on your desk. What I like. Let's take a minute to get back to the fact that this Qi-certified wireless charger is a stand. It allows you to place your phone in either landscape or portrait modes. That way, you can use your phone in whatever way the app you're running demands. Meanwhile, the wireless charger will be filling it up with juice. There is an LED strip at the base of the charger that tells you what mode it is in. When it glows blue, it means the wireless charger is in standby mode. When it glows green, it means your phone is charging. For compatible Samsung devices the charging rate is 10 watts. I find this works great. I can use them while they're charging without draining the battery so much that it stops actually charging. RAVPower, best for techies. In my mind, the biggest selling point for RAVPower's fast wireless charger is its sleek design. It's one of the most futuristic-looking chargers on our list. When I put a wired charger next to a RAVPower, I feel like the RAVPower is an artifact left behind by a time traveler from the 24th century. That's how good the design is. The RAVPower is a Qi-certified charger, meaning it works with a fair number of devices that supports wireless charging, but, to be honest, as good as it looks, this isn't the fastest wireless charger on the market. There are some seriously fast wireless chargers out there. At the upper end, some will charge your phone at a rate of 15 watts. On the lower side, we have wireless chargers that will hobble along at a speed of 3.5 watts. That being said, the RAVPower charges compatible iPhone devices, including the 8, 8 Plus, and X, at 7.5 watts. While this falls in the middle of the range of March 5, 2015, it's actually above the mode of our set. What I mean by this is, more than half of the devices I looked at charged Apple devices at 5 watts or less. None of them charged faster than 7.5, so while the RAVPower isn't the fastest on the market, it isn't bad. Because of the different designs between Apple and Samsung devices, Samsungs can be charged faster than Apple products.
To buy these amazing and best products, please check description section.